question for you, babe. If it ain't love, why does it feel so good? Why does it feel so good?
Hey, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and before we get things kicked off today, I'd like to say a special thank you to my friend Ryan from Badge of Honor. Thank you so much, man, for the awesome thumbnails that you sent to me. It really means a lot and they came out really darn good. So thank you once more, man. And if any of you guys out there are looking for a clan still, why not check out Badge of Honor or any of the other clans that I have displayed here on the screen. So without further ado, let's get right into the action here. And we are fighting Gobi08, or Gobi8 I guess. So this deck here is another one of these unusual decks that I tend to make for these challenges, and yeah, I sent the miner in the same time he deployed the wizard, and look at this, I failed right off the bat, guys. Rip me. I should have just tornadoed or something, but like I wasn't sure, so I saved it, and it paid off actually, because I get the chance to send the miner to the king here. Yeah, that was great for me, but the wizard, I couldn't get the wizard to really die fast enough, so we suffered a lot of damage there. But don't worry folks, I'm used to taking damage early game and just being at a disadvantage really. It has happened a lot, not intentionally really, but like that's just how it is usually. So it's good to be able to fight from a disadvantage really, and just make a really epic comeback and just make that strong push going from the underdog really to just the one who stands on top. That is the most awesome feeling anyone can really have while playing this game. It is really awesome to do. Anyways, what I am going to do here really is just defend with the Tesla. As you would have seen in the last video that I made, the Tesla was just being stacked up on the ground really, because you can't damage a Tesla when it's planted unless it is activated. So that is why I've been growing to like the Tesla really for some challenges. It is just pretty decent at defense overall, and it can really annoy people. It honestly annoys me. It has annoyed me so much over the course of my career playing this game. I decided to start using it just for the fun of it really in these challenges, and boy, it has paid off a lot. Now look at this here. I tornadoed the prince back there. I was going to use the Tesla or the mini Pekka or something, but I was like, nah, I really need those other cards for defense, and I'm just blocking Gobi from getting to my tower. If you notice here, he hasn't touched my tower since the start of the match after I took that heavy damage there. And look at this, I split the Goblin Gang in the back there just to cycle my cards and really get to the Executioner, which was really what I wanted to help defend. And look at this, now we have the Executioner and the Electro Wizard coming up there at the tower. I send the miner in pretty deep, and look at this, I do a prediction tornado there. It paid off really well because we caught Fire Spirits, we caught the minions, the tower, and the prince. That was really worth in my opinion there. And I'm just gonna zap the prince so that he doesn't get the charge shot off on the mini Pekka, allowing the mini Pekka to survive a bit longer. The goblins are a bit late to the party, but hey, they still showed up and they did what they had to do. So we are able to connect this Electro Wizard to the tower as well as the miner there, and that's pretty much it really for this battle. There's nothing Gobi can do within these final few seconds, so I just tornado everything to the center really there. And that is just gonna be GG folks. Good game, well played, and let us move on to the second match. Alrighty folks, before we continue with this second match here, I'd just like to point out one thing that I was doing in the first match up there that I didn't really discuss, and that is changing your miner positions. What you want to do guys when you're playing with a miner, you want to keep switching up the positions every now and then if you know that they do not have tornado in their deck. If they have tornado, be very mindful, and look at where I placed the miner there. It was approximately at the corner tile of the right tower there. That makes it just a little bit harder for the opponent to really predict the miner completely, because usually people drop a troop at the back corner of the arena towers, and that usually allows their troop to be able to get close to the miner, just so that it has a higher chance of blocking it really. So if you guys are looking for a good opening position for the miner, try that. It is literally the safest spot possible. And yeah, by now I really realized that my opponent didn't have tornado, so I was feeling free to send the miner all over wherever the hell I wanted. But yeah, For future reference, let's refer to this opponent as D because I cannot for the life of me just read the name properly, so forgive me there folks. And remember the last video I did with the Hognado guide? Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do with the Tesla again. I placed the Tesla so that it defends both lanes really, and it is within reach of the Princess, so that is really nice for me folks. And it basically denies him from dropping any troop at the bridge. So yeah, D is going to drop the Lava Hound all the way in the back. Seeing that coming, I send the Executioner there, knowing that he does not have any sort of high damage spell like Rocket. If your opponent is running Executioner and you carry Rocket, it might be worth it to rocket the Executioner down and hit the tower. It really frustrates Executioner users, trust me, it really does. So they can't really get to make use of their Tornado when they need it most, and it's just like one elixir more for a ton of damage and killing a troop. It's really worth it guys. Anyways, if you would have noticed here, I dropped a mini Pekka into the mix of the skeletons from the graveyard because I treated it like a knight. I just wanted it to soak up some damage really and buy me enough time to get to another card. So I just let the skeletons build up around the mini Pekka a little bit and time a zap properly. That works out really great on defense. Good log by D here, and I'm gonna just rinse and repeat that same defense, although you should not rinse and repeat the same defense all the time. And look at this, that bandit, what the heck man, that bandit is on some real drugs or something, because if you look really closely there guys, the bandit connected to the Tesla after it went underground. Like what is up with that? I know some cards are being a little bit trippy every now and then in the game, like Ewiz being able to stun a fully charged bandit. But seriously guys, how the heck could that bandit have hit the Tesla when it was underground? Someone please tell me down in the comments below, I really do not know how that happened. But yeah, anyways, let's just move on to this next match, and we are fighting, I guess A, because I can't really pronounce his name. Not sure why the heck he's crying, but I'm the only one who should really be crying at this point here because I sent in the miner basically at the same time that he deployed his golem. That is not what you want to do folks. If you see your opponent drop a golem, place it in the other lane. Well, place your troops, sorry, in the other lane, because if they are just allowed to really build that momentum with the golem, like dropping support troops to defend your push, they are gonna just bring that monster push and just wreck you with it. But look at this guys, I want you to pay close attention to what I did. I split the goblin gang in the back, and look at that, two of the spear goblins just came back around to just help out, and I think one of the melee goblins as well. So yeah, splitting goblin gang again. You will hear me say this almost every episode that goblin gang is involved. You want to split those darn boogers guys. They do better separate than together, trust me. I mean, they do have a high damage output when put together, but trust me, they just shine so much more separately. Even Skeleton Army, if you run Skeleton Army still, they all work separately. Well, they work better separately. But yeah, not sure why he was giving me the thumbs up. I actually thought he had like a log or something with him, but I guess he was just trying to be a nice guy or something like that. But that wizard is really going to go to waste because the mini Pekka just slaps it and runs straight to the tower and delivers the pancakes right there. Each slap from a mini Pekka, really, it is not something you want on your tower. Not at all, trust me guys. One mini Pekka swing, it is so much worth. Trust me, I've used mini Pekka for a long while, like way back when I was pushing to the old legendary arena, or as you would know it now as Hog Mountain. Mini Pekka is a freaking beast, trust me. The damage output from a mini Pekka, if you can get that to a tower and get it to connect, trust me, it is more satisfying to me to have a mini Pekka connect with a tower, sorry, than a Hog Rider. Trust me, it's like the sound effects you get from it, it is just so pleasing to hear when it just connects. I'm not sure if my Ewiz placement was really bad there or something, because I was actually kind of hoping he'd run towards the dragon, but he just didn't want to do it. But we got this nasty little combo there with the goblin gang there, or some of them really, and they managed to just go up there with the miner and just almost take out that tower. So things are looking pretty good here. All I need to do pretty much here is just defend, and I'm doing a really darn good job. And look at this, I stacked up Teslas a little bit there. The damage output, trust me guys, it is really nice to see when it's together. There's only like 3 seconds on the clock, and we just about managed to take down that tower there just in the nick of time. So GG to you, A. I'm not sure how to really say your name, but I know there are some Greek viewers here in the audience, so if you could, feel free to point out to me how do you really pronounce that, or what the translation is or something like that. Anyways, this is going to be the 4th match, and guys, this is a long one. Trust me, this match, it extended quite a long while because I am actually fighting a really pro player here. He's at something around maybe 4,800 or something like that. I think he's an average Challenger 3 player, like he often maintains it, so trust me, he knows what he's doing. I checked his profile, and the deck he's running here is basically a Hog Cycle deck with the Mini Pekka, Musketeer, and Hog Rider as the kill cards, and they are also using the Cannon and Skeletons. So Skeletons, they were recently buffed again to return the missing calcium. Yes folks, the missing Larry is now once again reunited with his brethren, and the 1 elixir skeletons have never been stronger because, trust me, the 1 skeleton made a huge difference. It just makes it so much easier to just counter a lot of troops like Musketeer and Electro with it again. And that was a juicy fireball there by Derek. Trust me, I did not notice that the Executioner was just so close to the tower. I thought he was just out of range to avoid that kind of situation there. And look at this. This was not the best of choices here. I mean, the Tesla placement was on point because I was able to really pull the Hog Rider in reach of that right side arena tower, and 2 of the stab goblins ended up going onto that side, but unfortunately for me, those spear goblins, man, they trickled those spears really quickly and the DPS just added up. So would you know it, Derek is back in the lead. Now look at this guys, I placed the majority of these goblins really from the goblin gang onto the left side, what am I saying, the right side. And the reason for that is because I did not want him to log. I knew he had the log and rotation, so I knew it did not make sense just giving him more value or giving him a real reason why he should use it. So I just had to send the majority onto the other side so he would not log. Now I did get that mini Pekka swing, which is something I don't think I really considered much, but it's because I had more damage off on the right side tower than on the left, so I had to go with the side that had less HP. But that E-Wiz placement was pretty good, I guess, because for 4 elixir he was able to stop the Hog from getting any swings, and the Musketeer just died off at the end there. So by now Derek has realized I'm playing the defense game, so I'm just stacking up on Teslas really. So he decides, you know what, screw it, it's time to defend as well. He's busting out those cannons and not afraid to use them. He also does this really great log here. Trust me, that was really excellent value. He sees I use my Electro Wizard and I fail zap. I fail zap so bad that 1 goblin got a stab, and again I really felt it there. So I decided let's go again and again. I think I saw him use his log, but I was not sure if to use the gang yet because I was just kind of afraid. I am afraid using gang when there's log in rotation, or even if it's just out. I'm just afraid of what they might do. So I hold back on the goblin gang for as long as I could and just get the E-Wiz protected from the mini Pekka. So that worked out alright. And again, he's back up to the Musketeer again. He's coming in really aggressive, going to throw my mini Pekka with all those goblins. Thankfully I have Tornado at hand, and I am able to take out not only the Musketeer but that cannon as well. Now look at this guys, this is really not looking good for me. I could just zap the skeletons on the other side, but take notes guys, I zapped the Hog Rider instead because I could not, I repeat, not afford to take any damage. And that is because the tower was low on HP. If that Hog Rider had just gotten even 1 swing, that would have meant a lot of trouble for me. And look at this, the Hog is coming in again and Tesla is out of rotation. So what do? I stay calm and I try my best to pull the Hog Rider to the king. I was really expecting the Hog to come any moment, so I was actually holding Tornado in my hand at the time. And look at this now, we are just about neck and neck really, and we are both just stocking up on our defenses really because this is a mind game guys. He is in the lead obviously, but I am trying my best here to just get the better of him. And look at this now, he's gonna fireball and log. That is GG folks. But wait, what? The E-Wiz is still alive, going strong, and he managed to look just in the right direction to connect with the tower as well as the mini Pekka. So folks, That was really clutch as hell, and I hope you all enjoyed that little bit of a emotional roller coaster there that I was experiencing, because damn, that was hard. Trust me guys, Derek knew exactly what he was doing, so it was pretty intense. Alrighty folks, we are on to the last match of today's video, and we are fighting OTF from Booty Lovers. Now guys, when I first saw his name, I just doubled over in laughter. It was really hilarious. But he rushes with Elite Barbs, and I defend with electro-wizard and mini Pekka, and they just completely stop those Elite Barbs. Get out of here, no one wants you here guys. And OTF, he has to defend with the Ice Golem and the Skeletons, but I quickly zap away everything. Zap is just really on point, and it was just godly. So in the first minute of the match, we are already up 1 tower, and that is just a huge lead for us guys. So what I am going to do now is just get ready to split my gang or defend with Tesla, but we just charge up to just about full. And what is OTF going to do? He doesn't rush this time because he realized how bad that really worked out for him last time. So what are we going to do? He charges up to full elixir there, and as he hits 10, he drops a stray lightning bolt onto the left side arena tower, and that guys is fine by me. It just gives me the leeway I need to drop my electro wizard in peace, and that is everything I could have asked for or hoped for. And he now rushes with this mini Pekka and Valkyrie combo, totally fine with that, and I am ready to go again. And he just gonna dish out that fireball there. Great fireball value, dude. We are back up to the miner, and here we go again folks. We are gonna zap right on point there, godly zap, and the mini Pekka makes it to the tower and delivers those pancakes right to his doorstep. So OTF in his mind right now, he's probably really feeling it. I would too, trust me. Mini Pekka connecting to the tower, it is one of the most satisfying things in the game. The only thing that I would consider more satisfying than that is when a battle ram connects to the tower. So if any of you out there are battle ram fans, just let me know down in the comments. Trust me, battle ram guys, it is another really great card. Slightly underused, but it is gaining popularity fast now. So if any of you viewers out there are huge Battleram fans, like myself, feel free to comment down below #BattleRamFam, and just let me know your general thoughts on the card itself and any particular use that you have found for it that was really interesting. I'd really like to hear how you guys use the card. So as timer runs out here, there's nothing that OTF can really do, so I'd just like to say thank you all for tuning in today. It really means the world that you all just cared to stop by. And guys, for those of you who came over from Ash's channel from last night, guys, thank you all so much for coming over. And if you're seeing this, Ash, thank you so much for pinning that comment. I was really active on his channel. Like within the first 5 seconds of an upload, I'd already be in the comment section just giving him some love there and just good feedback overall. Guys, it was just nuts when I saw him pin that comment there. And that's not all that I did. So guys, a little while back I sent Ash 3 of my best decks, and guess what? He actually looked over them all and he told me that he just absolutely loved the Battle Ram deck. Now the Battle Ram deck is my usual 2v2 deck, and it is a great support deck for most giant decks in general and some Hall Rider decks as well. And it just amazed me to know that he even saved it to deck slot number 3. He told me this himself on a comment on one of his previous videos. I can find screenshots if I need to. And yeah, that was just amazing. I even asked him if he's been using it recently. He said he's been using exclusively Battle Ram Pekka, Battle Ram 3 Musket, and my deck for the last 2 months. So if you ever see that deck featured on his channel anytime in the future, you guys know where it came from first. And now guys, let's just have one more look at that Trippy Bandit before we wrap things up for today's episode. Okay guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed what you saw, and if you did, remember to leave a like on your way out of the video and possibly drop a comment letting me know your thoughts. Also guys, I see now that we are above 300 subscribers. That is awesome. I will do my best to upload the Q&A segment sometime Monday evening, Tuesday or Wednesday next week after my next exam, so please bear with me guys. And if you guys have the time, don't forget to check the description and the pinned comment for all the information you need to find these clans that I had at the beginning of today's video, as well as some links to some of my smaller YouTuber friends, so go check them out guys if you have the time. And remember guys, if you keep digging, you'll eventually strike gold, and even then, keep on digging deeper, you'll eventually come across something even more worth your while. So that's it for today folks, thanks again for stopping by, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace out guys.